Morning, everyone. I hope it's not too windy out here and that you can hear me, but I'm going on a walk right now. It has been like a year and a half since we've done a vlog, or at least put a vlog up. We've like recorded one multiple times, but I just never got to the editing process. But anyways, I just wanted to like get on and kind of catch you guys up. I thought I'd do kind of like an update, but in a vlog form. But there's not really going to be much to vlog about because we're all stuck inside because we're in a global pandemic right now, which is so weird to say. It's really weird. Like, sorry guys, I'm out of breath because I'm like going up and down hills. But yeah, the coronavirus is going strong right now. We live in Connecticut and we're right on the New York border, so we're getting lots of cases here. So we can't go anywhere or do anything, but obviously there's nothing wrong with being out here. I'm not close to anyone, which is kind of nice because, I don't know, I've just been stuck in the house pretty much. We homeschool the boys right now. I started homeschooling them in December, and that was kind of, it was very unexpected. First of all, I was in school full time, and Nathaniel was just, my bangs are just like all crazy right now. Anyways, Nathaniel was just kind of a mess. He was really, really struggling in school, like not academically, because he's like 2 grade levels ahead of everybody else. But he was just struggling really bad. If you guys know Nathaniel, you know he just bounces off the walls all day long. Like if you try to have a conversation with him inside the house, he's just running around, literally dinging off the walls. And you have to either track him like this to understand what he's saying, or you have to like grab him and be like, hold still for 2 seconds and tell me what you're trying to say. So he was just like dying, sitting down for 7 hours a day in school. It was awful for him. And I didn't know until afterwards, because I kept asking him if like, are you being bullied or anything? And he kept saying no. But I didn't know until after we pulled him out that like his teacher, I guess, would always yell at them, and he is also very like sensitive to noise. Like, oh my gosh, if anything's too loud, he would just cry and just beg you to stop, and so obviously his teacher yelling can't really tell his teacher to stop. So I didn't know about that till after we pulled him out, but I guess that was a big problem too for him. There were just like a lot of reasons too. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so out of shape. I'm just walking, I'm not even running. But there were a lot of reasons that it just kind of worked out better for all of us. So I was going to school about an hour away. Sorry, there's a car coming. I hope it's not too loud. I was going to school an hour away from here in person, but then I was also taking classes online. And the boys were in 3 different schools because the school here where we live, when we first lived in the town we live in, we lived on the other side of town, and then we moved over here. And this school, there's the primary school and then an intermediate school. So the primary school where they went to only goes up to 3rd grade. So then Nicholas had to go to a different school this year. So they were in 2 different schools. And then I had Ryland in preschool, like a daycare. Obviously because I was in school full time. So I had to go drive around to 3 different schools to drop them off every single day. Go drive an hour away from my school. Drive back. Go pick all 3 of them up again. It was just miserable. Plus we had a puppy at the time because we wanted to get a puppy. So we got a puppy. That's another thing. We were told he was a hound terrier mix. But as he got older, we could see that he was mixed with pit. And we weren't allowed to have him here at our apartment, and someone reported us. So 2 days ago, we had to go find him a new home. Well, we'd been trying for a few weeks, but So that's another thing that just happened. That was really sad. But anyways, I would have to come home in between and take care of him, and it was just a big old mess. And we thought the only reason we even got a puppy when we did was because we thought Jake was supposed to be home. We thought he was going to be able to be home a lot more this year. And then his job just kind of, that didn't happen at all. So it was just really super hard and stressful for me and kind of miserable, honestly. And so when Nathaniel would be bawling his eyes out at night and just begging me to homeschool him, because I homeschooled him before, I don't know, a lot of you know that. I was just like, I can't right now, I can't, I just have one semester left. I could have been done with school in June. But, no one likes to see their baby like that. And just the more, I don't know, I talked to his teacher a couple times about, I didn't know about all the yelling and stuff, but I don't know. I don't like to see your baby crying and miserable and not wanting to go to school, because my boys, if you guys know my boys, they love learning. They will just spew out random facts all day long. They don't like storybooks, they like nonfiction books. They love learning, and so I knew something was wrong, because my boys love school, they love learning. But, I was finally like, okay, can we make this work homeschooling? I was just looking up a lot of stuff about independent work he could do, or if I could have someone watch him for a little bit each day. And then, Nicholas was like, well, if he's home, I want to be home too. And so I pulled them both out, and I'm glad we did, because it just, a lot of people go crazy with their kids at home all day, but for me, it's just easier like that. It's so much easier for me. I don't know why. And my boy's behavior is so much better when we are all home together every day. And I'm nicer to them. Like, I don't yell at them as much. I'm not so stressed out. So I don't know. So it worked out perfectly, but I didn't even know how perfectly until all the schools closed. Like, all the schools are closed now. And I'm just so grateful that happened when it did, because if I were in 5 classes right now, like I was planning on, and then the schools closed, like, I would be so screwed. I would be so screwed. So I'm actually only in 1 class right now. I was doing like 3 classes this semester. I finished 1, and then I dropped another one just because it was pretty hard with, a puppy and 3 boys at home to homeschool and me doing school. And plus online classes are really hard for me. And this was an in-person class, the one I was still in. But now that's online too, which sucks. But it's okay. I know we gotta keep everyone safe right now, and my hair is just all over the place. So this probably isn't gonna be a vlog like I planned. I'm not gonna see the boys and stuff probably, because this video is already getting long, and I'm sure you guys don't want to watch a 30-minute long video. And I'm sure you guys don't want to watch just me walking the whole time, but that's what this is going to be, because I've tried so many times to like make a new video and update you guys, and I've never gotten to it. So this is what you're going to get. Take it or leave it. Like it or hate it. I don't care. Anyways, what else can I update you guys on? Holy crap. It's been a wild 1.5 years. We have moved twice in between then, which is stupid because we had just moved like when we started doing the vlogs. So we had moved, you can't see the buildings right now, but we had moved into one building, and there was a whole big deal about why we couldn't move into the one we were first getting, which I think I went over in the last video we did. If not, I can go over it another time if you guys want me to. But so we ended up having to move into a 2-bedroom instead, and it was really super dark. There was like 1 window. It sucked so bad. It was on the 3rd floor. So we knew that as soon as like a 3-bedroom, like we were gonna get opened up, that we were gonna transfer. Gosh, this wind. I hope it's not too loud. Anyways, so in January, the 3-bedroom opened up. We transferred. We moved over there I started school. No, I think I was already in school. I think I had started school 2 weeks before that. Jake left a couple weeks after that to go to NCOA, which, if you guys don't know, that's Non-Commissioned Officer Academy. That's just a professional military education training. He had to leave for 6 weeks, so I was by myself with the boys, taking them to school every day, me doing school. Ugh, that sucked. But that's how it always seems to be in this military life of ours. So then we kept getting noise complaints in that apartment, like so many of them. And I kept trying to tell the boys, like, don't run, don't jump. And poor Nathaniel, like I told you guys, he needs to be able to run around and jump around. And so he would cry about that too, my poor baby, because they don't have a yard to play in, you know. We were up on the 3rd floor. It just sucked. So we made the decision to move down to the 1st floor. And that's the only reason we ended up getting a puppy, is because we were on the 1st floor. It'd be easier to take him out, you know. And I feel bad because he was such a good puppy. He was such a good dog. The boys were in love with him. They had their whole lives planned out with him. I don't know, I'm sick and tired of like renting and not having any say in what we do with our home or what we have in our home. But we only have a year and a half left here, less than that, in Connecticut, so we obviously can't buy a house. So I don't know what the heck else has happened the past year and a half. This video is gonna be all over the place, guys, and I'm really sorry. But like I said, I'm just gonna put it up anyways because I need to just get it out there. It's not gonna be pretty, but what else has happened? I got my lip pierced. I got a tattoo. Okay, this is a big deal. Probably not for most people. Probably not for anyone else other than me, actually. I have always wanted tattoos, piercings, green hair, whatever. Like, that's just who I felt like was me inside. But the way I grew up with my mom in church, you know, I was always taught, like, don't do that to your body. Your body's a temple. Just that, like, tattoos and piercings were bad. And so for a while I started to think that way too, even though I never really felt that myself. But I never, like, felt like I could really be me, if that makes sense. Dang it, I was gonna sit on this bench and it's wet. It was like sprinkling out here when I got out. Anyways, I never really felt like I could be myself because, you know, I wasn't allowed to get tattoos or piercings or anything. And I didn't even realize that I felt that way because of other people, not because of my own beliefs, until this summer. We had, my mom came up here, which was really nice because it had been like 4 years since I'd seen her, which I've never ever gone that long. But she was up here. We had gone to get my hair cut at this place, and it is the cutest place ever. It's all industrial inside, but like pretty too. And this lady who owns it is awesome. She's got like tattoos all over her neck and face, and she's just really cool. And everyone there's like that, you know. They've got green hair, they've got tattoos, piercings, and stickers all over the place. It looks like a tattoo shop. It's really cool. Morning. And I don't know, I just felt like it was so me. It was so me. And I had told my mom that we were leaving, and I was like, I like that place, it's so cute. And she's like, yeah, it's okay. And I was like, it's just so me. And she's like, what? I was like, yeah, I would have so many tattoos and piercings if I could. And she was like, what the heck? And I realized, like, my mom didn't even know who I really was. No one did. No one knew who I really was because I didn't show it, because I always felt like I wasn't allowed to. So I didn't realize it until a couple days later, like what I had said. Then I realized I had told my mom I would have so many tattoos and piercings if I could. And I was like, what the heck? Like, I am a freaking adult, 27 years old. I'm 28 now, but this was in July. It's like, why? Like, who who's not letting me? What do I mean if I could? You know, like, no one's my boss but me. And I kind of struggled with it for a while because of how I had been raised and what I had always been taught. But, you know, the more I thought about it, the more I realized, like, I wasn't living my life for me. I was living my life for other people based on, like, what other people would think. And usually I don't care what other people think at all. I'm pretty good about that. But when it comes to my mom, for some reason, I just, like, can't do anything to hurt her. Even if it's what would make me happy. So I struggled with it for a bit. And then finally in September, I got my first tattoo. It says I am. And I love it. It's just, for me, they kept trying to tell me to get it the other way so that people could see it on my wrist. And I'm like, no, like, this isn't for anybody else. This is for me. So I was really super happy about that. Like, that made me so happy. But then I always wanted my lip pierced. I always wanted my eyebrow pierced, you know, and I still felt like I couldn't, like I wasn't allowed to or something. And so I had to, you know, talk myself through that too. And I finally went in January and got my lip pierced. And I don't know, I feel so free finally. I feel like I'm finally allowed to be myself. If that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. And it was really hard for me because, like, I still go to the same church. I love going to church. It just, like, I need it. It makes me feel so good every single week when I go. My sister's always struggled because she's never felt like she fit in there, you know. I kind of never have either. Completely. But I love it. I love going. I need it. It just, like, totally renews my spirits. Like, I need it so bad. So that was another thing too. Like, I was scared, I guess, of what the people in the church would think about me. But again, I realized that I can't live my life like that because I'm never going to be happy. You know, if I just live my life based off of what other people think or feel, I'm never going to be happy. So I'm finally starting to, like, be true to myself, I feel like. Oh my gosh, I feel like I was just living in, like, a fog for, like, 7 years. And I can literally pinpoint exactly when it happened too. I was pregnant with Nathaniel. And towards the end of my pregnancy with him, that's when I started to, like, not feel like myself at all. I gained a ton of weight when I was pregnant with him. Gosh, my hair. I know hair shouldn't really be, like, a big deal. I'm gonna sit down because I'm super out of breath. But it was for me because I kept getting my hair cut. My hair was super, super long. Like, when I was pregnant, or before I had Nicholas, like, my hair was super, super long. Like, probably longer than this. It's amazing that it's this long now because it hasn't been in, gosh, 10 years. But when Nicholas was 11 months old, I went and got it cut to, like, here. I got, like, 10 inches cut off, and I loved it. Like, it was so pretty. It was so cute. I loved it. I was, 19? I had him when I was 18, right before I turned 19. So I was probably, like, 19, whatever, turning 20. And I don't know, I just felt so cute. And that was perfect. That was fine. But after that, every time I got my hair cut, people would mess it up and mess it up more and mess it up more. And I finally got it cut, because this lady had... I'm sorry, guys, this video is super long. I'm just gonna stop apologizing, though. You can watch it if you want to, or don't if you don't. But, my hair, like, it was, like, I don't know how long it was. And this lady had, like, thinned out the bottom, like, a ton. And it was just so ugly and disgusting. It was super stringy on the bottom. It was just gross. And so finally, after I had Nathaniel, I just chopped it. I chopped all the stringiness off. I just chopped it so that I could wear it down in uniform. This was when I was still active duty. And, but even after that, this guy cut my hair in the back. I can't even show you guys, but, like, you know where there's, like, a dip in your head back there? He, like, chopped my hair to there. I don't know how to explain it, but there's nothing you can do to hide that. You cannot pull your hair up into a ponytail. You can do nothing. It was just disgusting. I felt fat. I felt disgusting. My hair was disgusting. And I think it was just a spiral from there. Like, I don't know. I just didn't feel like myself. And I think for a very long time, up until, like, last year, actually the end of 2018, I would say, I started to finally kind of like remember who I was again and remember what I liked. And I don't know, guys, I could do a whole video on that too. It was just a mess. I was just a mess for a long time, and I finally feel like myself again, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I feel like I just wasn't living my life for a lot of years of my life, which is like going by me. I feel like I can't even remember those years. It was just a fog. I mean, it was just crazy in that time anyways, with Jake deploying and me deploying and then me getting out and going to tech school, and there was a lot. We can make a whole video on that too. I think I should just shut up now because this is going to be super long and no one's going to want to watch it. I'm sorry I'm a mess and I'm all over the place, but I didn't have like a plan for this video. I just wanted to do it and make it, and I could probably do like a better, more concrete video if I like write something down. I don't know. If you guys have any questions, because I know a lot of you don't know me actually in person. But even those of you who do, if you have any questions or want me to make a certain video, I can do that. I don't know, when I started this, I was like, oh, I'll do daily vlogs. And that was just a stupid idea because I didn't even know how to do a vlog yet. I didn't even know how to edit a video yet. I still don't really know how very well. But yeah, I can't do this every day. That was just way too much. I like vlogged for weeks after that, probably after I stopped putting the videos up, and just never got to editing them because it was too much. So I would really love to at least do a video like once a week or something, just because I don't know, I need some kind of creative outlet, and I kind of just want this for me and my babies too. I want us to just have these videos to look back on, because I really loved, and the boys really loved, getting on the TV and watching the videos that we had made before. So yeah, this is mostly just for me, just for my babies, but also I'm sure there are other mamas that are kind of in the same boat as me in different ways. And for some reason, my entire life, as long as I can possibly remember, people have always like spilled their guts to me, like told me their life stories and asked me for advice, and even like people I didn't know. And people still do that today. And so I don't know, I feel like if there's any way I could help other mamas, that's like something I want to do really bad. I don't really know in what way yet. I don't know where this channel will go. I kind of want it to be, just a vlog and just document mine and my baby's lives, and with us and Jacob. But I also kind of want it to be for me and for other mamas. Like I said, I don't know, I have this strong passion for other mamas, and I just want to help them in some way. And yeah, I don't know, I kind of don't want to end this video because I think I'm like lonely right now. I just want to keep talking. Yeah, it's not fun being in quarantine or whatever the heck we're in right now. Like, it's lonely. I mean, we have been having fun. We've been playing card games and doing crafts and making cookies and all the stuff everyone else is doing right now, I'm sure. But plus it also just feels really good out here. It's been cold and gloomy and rainy. It's still pretty gloomy out, but it just feels really good out here finally, and I'm loving it. But I better let you guys go or I'll talk forever, because those of you who know me know I like to talk a lot. So I'll see you guys next time. I don't know when that will be. I'll try to do a vlog here with the boys so you guys can see them. I know you guys like seeing them, and they're obviously a lot bigger now, especially Ryland. Oh my gosh, you guys are going to be probably surprised. I mean, he's tiny. His body is teeny tiny, but he's just so big now. Like, he's just so smart. And anyways, I'll do a vlog with them real soon. I was planning on this being that, but I just kind of stayed out here forever. But all right, well, I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.